Multiple calls a day. That was almost the norm for firefighters responding to Patten Towers. Good afternoon. Thanks for watching News Channel 95. I'm Calvin Sneed.
And I'm Natalie Genereski. Now the building looks silent from the outside, but crews are hard at work inside to ready the building for its displaced residents. Tonight, News Channel 9's Jerry Askin takes a look at what's needed and if there will be any impact on the future volume of calls for first responders. Jerry.
Hey, Natalie and Calvin, here are documents from the city outlining what work the building needs. Today we are finding out how frequently firefighters have been called out to Patten Towers. Chattanooga firefighters rush across the city, putting out blazes and keeping us safe. Fire Captain Andre Dean knows how often his department responds to Patten Towers. The most recent fire there was almost 3 weeks ago, displacing 241 residents.
One day we may respond 2 or 3 calls. Another day we may respond 5 or 6 calls. Just depends.
He says they have to respond regardless of the call. In the last year, the Chattanooga Fire Department responded to 610 calls at Patten Towers. And by the numbers, that's 2.5 calls per person.
Automatic fire alarms, perhaps food on the stove, maybe unattended food left on the stove, or we run various medical calls.
In a place like Patten Towers, you've got several apartments in there, which requires a lot of additional staffing to answer emergency calls there.
Meanwhile, PK Management released a statement late today saying, quote, "The facilities team has been working around the clock to prepare the building for the residents to return. They also told us they are paying for residents to live in 9 local hotels until June 21st. And today we came by the mayor's office per policy trying to speak with the city building inspector about Patten Towers. We wanted to know, was the building up to code? And our request today was not granted. We also got this letter today from the city's land development office. It says before residents can move back in the building, PK Management must provide an analysis of the entire building's electrical system and structural system. PK must also cooperate with the fire marshal's office to ensure the building's condition is safe." And no word now on when residents can return to Patten Towers. A meeting is scheduled for Monday with the owners to find out what's next. Calvin.
Thanks, Jerry.